This is a short introduction to an event system I have written that you can incorporate into your project using Artemis ODB entity system. The event system is fairly lightweight, but I need to start off with it as most of the other systems I will be presenting use it. Most of the behavior of the event system is defined by the entity event dispatcher passed to it in its constructor. Each event implements the entity event interface, which serves only as a flag interface and has no methods. Events are fired on a specified entity, and the invocation on the event system is passed to the entity event dispatcher. There are 2 dispatchers included in the library, but you are free to implement your own to fit your specific needs. The first dispatcher is a runtime entity event dispatcher. This dispatcher scans all the system registered in Artemis world and checks for any methods that have the event listener annotation. These methods have to have 2 parameters. First one has to be a class that implements the entity event interface. The other parameter has to be of the entity type. This dispatcher is mainly meant for the development stage and probably should not be used in production code. The reason being is that it uses reflection to scan all the systems and invoke the methods, which could be slow or even impossible on some platforms. When this dispatcher is notified of an event being fired on the event system, it will dispatch that event to every method that has the event listener annotation detected before, with that specific event class as a first parameter. These invocations will be made in the order defined by the priority. Priority is defined on the event listener annotation level and can be defined in 2 different ways, either directly by specifying the priority as a float value or by specifying the priority name, which can be a priority defined in a priority source passed to the dispatcher. The latter method is useful for larger projects as it allows you to define the priority in a central external file, which would make managing the priorities much easier. For using production code, the library contains the class that composes the class, following the same approach as for runtime entity event dispatcher. You should invoke that class in development stage to generate a code for your own depersonalized dispatcher, then use the generated class in production code. This will create a very fast dispatcher that should be able to run on any environment, as it doesn't depend on reflections either for figuring out the event listeners or for executing the method calls. This library is available for download and use at my GitHub page. The link is also available in the description of the video. If you find this information useful, please consider subscribing to this YouTube channel. Thank you.